Hello, I'm just jumping in with an update about our brilliant social media scheduling tool, Journal, which I am loving. And I wanted to let you know that there's been a really important update. One of the things that you've been asking for is posts to be in portrait, which I completely understand. You need your imagery in portrait, not just square, so that when you're putting it on your Instagram profile in the grid, it looks good, because that's what we're trying to do. We want to create professional social media content. So I just want to tell you about this update that's available now. If you haven't already had a look at Journal, it is a tool which will write your social media. It will produce beautiful, professionally designed social media, and it will write the captions and it will schedule it for you. So it will replace multiple tools that you're using right now for content creation. And as I always say, if someone's thinking about working with you, whether it's a recommendation, they've been on your website, or whatever, they're going to go and look up your business online, and they need to see that you are still there, you haven't died, that your social media account is being used, and that you look professional. So this really solves that problem for you. So I'm in the queue. We use Journal for the multiple businesses that we run. One of our businesses is called Hey Monica. It's a work experience solution for bookkeepers, and we're using Journal to post on our Instagram account and on our LinkedIn account at the moment. And I just want to show you how I can go in and edit posts that I've already created so that they're showing up in portrait. And I thought I'd also create a post from scratch as well, so I can show you how that works in hopefully about 5 minutes or less. So I'm in the queue right now. When you go into Journal, you start on your dashboard here, and down the left-hand side, you've got various things. But the main thing we're doing right now is we're working from the queue, because I'm assuming you have everything set up and you're just going in and you're creating content. Now, you might already have some posts which have been scheduled in your queue. So we've got one here. You can see that is in portrait. Or you might have some draft templates that you've created in the past. For example, you might have testimonial posts set up in your labs under your content lab, underneath your content, and in your client testimonial area. You might have things like this, which are set up as square, and you now want them to be showing up as portrait posts. So I'm going to go into the queue where I've got a testimonial post that is waiting approval that wants to go out tomorrow. And you can see that I'm picking up this testimonial from Tomua, and I now have the option to make that a portrait post. So I'm going to change it. So I'm just going to go into that post, and you'll see it's a very, very quick fix here. If we go into design, then we can click, if you just watch on the right hand side, because we've already got that post ready to go, I can just click on portrait, and it's going to resize that now for me as a portrait post. And provided I'm happy with everything, the wonderful thing about the queue and the schedule, I can just approve that. And that's now ready to go out tomorrow. And you can see it in my queue. It's scheduled. It's going to go out. But let's create one from scratch. So I've also got a post going out tomorrow to be the expert. So I've got a suggestion idea here: why it pays to listen more and speak less. Sometimes I want to use that idea. Sometimes I want to change that idea. I'm going to change the post idea. And this is the bit where I have to think in the moment. Okay, what's something people expect to work straight away but actually needs a longer term view? This feels appropriate for me, so I'm going to click select. And then what I can do is I can use AI to generate a caption for me, and I can set up various sort of features around the length and tone of voice and things like that. I could, by the way, also just click on quick create if I was happy to do that. So just going to go in, choose that one, select, and I'm going to put my own ideas in here. So I'm going to say, we think that passing our exams is all we have to do. It takes time and practice to get used to real life scenarios and the kinds of questions people ask in real life. Okay, so I want to create a caption along those lines. I'm going to make it a medium length. I'm going to use Hey Monica tone of voice. I get to choose what I'm including. So I think I'm going to put a call to action in there. Do you know what? I'm going to put some emojis in as well, because Hey Monica talks with emojis in her text. I'm going to not have any analogies in there. I think I'm going to use, so I get all of these copywriting frameworks, and I am writing for a new bookkeeper. And this is the settings that I've set up around what the AI needs to know about Hey Monica to make this really personalized. And then I'm going to click on Generate AI, and it's going to give me a caption, which I can tweak if I want to. Fill the time. Okay, passing exam is just the beginning of becoming a great bookkeeper. Real life scenarios can be quite different from what we learn in textbooks. It takes time to practice and adapt. Here's where Hey Monica steps in. Great, really pleased with that. So if I'm happy, I click on use caption, and then what I need to do is create an image. So I'm going to choose a content type from here, and I can choose various types of content. I'm going to choose an insight here. Now I want this to be portrait. So as default, we're getting a square image. I'm going to go into design. I'm going to change that to portrait. Here is where I can also change the text on here. I think the text is probably something about your textbook didn't prepare you for real life client queries. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to add an image. So go to media, add an image in there. Just thinking about, it's probably something about textbooks. And something like, I don't know, maybe something like that. Well, this might be better. Oh, it's got some money in it. Interesting. Okay, let's use this one. Right, and then I'm going to click on done, and then it's going to replace the picture for me. And when I'm happy with that, which I am, back to my caption. Yeah, brilliant. So I've got my caption in there. I can see what that's going to look like on LinkedIn. I'm going to put it on Instagram as well because I can. And then I'm happy, so I'm going to approve it. So now that post has been approved. It's in portrait. It's been added to my queue, and it's going to go out tomorrow. And it just took a couple of seconds, so you can see how easy it is to create portrait posts now in Journal. Woohoo!